I'm floating out in space. I'm not coming home. Finally, I'm alone. I hope I found a place no one's gonna know. Finally, I'm alone. It's all ending, what a shame. I don't need no one to blame. I don't let it eat me up, I'm free and clear. It's all over, I don't care. No more worry, no more air. I heard Jupiter is nice this time of year. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Let go of all the pain. Give me room to breathe. Please just let it be. I won't come down again. Save your energy. Please just let it be. It's all over, I don't care. No more worry, no more air. I heard Jupiter is nice this time of year. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. Hello, Jupiter. I'm floating out in space. I'm not coming home. Finally, I'm alone. I hope I found a place no one's gonna know. Finally, I'm alone. It's all ending, what a shame.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
What up, everybody? How are you today? People scare me too. Hi. Thanks, Josh. Hello, everybody. I'm going to turn this way so you're not looking at my ear the whole time, even though you can't see my ears because I have headphones on. But my chat's all the way over here, so I have a situation on my hands. I know what I'm going to do. Figuring it out in real time, guys. How is everybody today?
Hey guys. See a lot of Discord people in here.
Hell yeah. Our people. Our people. There we go. That's better.
Honestly, if I can find a traffic cone, I'll put one right there. because it'll go with the speed limit sign. I can't point to it. There it is. Yeah, right there.
All right, cool. That's better.
Yeah, man.
All right, so guys, Butcher, welcome. I'm glad you made it. Moonlight, we're doing pretty well today. It's a little chilly here in the old New Jersey. It's probably like 80 degrees for Nick.
It's actually like 55.
Oh, it's cold today.
It is unseasonably so.
That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, it's really cold today for no good reason because it was like 85 2 days ago. But what are you gonna do? Pink, hello. Fox, hello. Wicked, hello. Lone Wolf, hello. Aaron, hello. Everybody, hello. Thanks to all of you for joining us. We appreciate it. Fyro, hi. Kai, hi. I'm gonna say hi to every single person individually. I'm not gonna do that. That's enough. You guys were the first ones here, so you're gonna get the hellos. So yeah, we are here celebrating the release of
Hello, Jupiter.
I
Took a
caught
sip right when
I
you
caught
called. Yeah, sorry.
I caught you mid sip, my dude, mid sip. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing this for every release this year so that we can keep up with you guys. Nova, please paint. Don't let us stop you from creating. Hi Lex. We're gonna do this every release all this year so that we can check in with you guys and see how you're doing and make sure that everybody's good and catch up and chill and vibe out and celebrate. Every time we get to put out a song, I do feel like it's a privilege, especially with all you awesome people supporting us. So it is call for celebration.
Celebration.
So celebrate we shall, and here we are. Oh, Alex, happy birthday! Yeah, happy belated birthday. So yeah, so we're here, and you guys are here. So now we get to hang out. So as usual, we're just gonna chat and goof around. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to fire away. We'll answer as many questions as we can, and we're just gonna hang.
Just gonna hang. You
Just
know.
spend, some Saturday time together. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, hey, what's up, Vix? I don't know why Nick doesn't have a traffic cone. I mean, it was a whole 2 days ago that we started messing with cones, so we should probably have one by now.
If I can get one, I will. I really will. It'll go right there.
Oh,
It'll
I
be
can
right
get
here.
one in
Just
New
orange
Jersey.
cone right here.
The whole damn state is under construction. I can get one here. I
Ship one
shouldn't
over
even
to Nashville.
I shouldn't even say that about New Jersey because literally I drive from here to Texas and the whole way the whole thing is construction the whole way. The whole state, the whole country is under construction. And I hate it. Took me 2 hours to get to work yesterday.
Aren't you like 45 minutes from work, if that?
I'm 22 minutes away.
Yuck.
There's a bad accident though. It wasn't construction. It was a bad accident. Vix, that's it. They're free. That's how it goes. Yeah. So if you're wondering why we're talking about traffic cones, which many of you might be,
Yep.
that was an inside joke from the Discord pre-release. where
Yeah,
we
the
had
chat bot shit the bed, dude.
the music bot.
The music bot, I'm sorry, A Graves bot, it just
Took you
stopped
down.
working. So I had to think quickly and I was like, I can use VLC. But when you're not playing something on VLC Media Player, it's like, I'm just going to show you a picture of a traffic cone.
A, it's a traffic cone, and B, we had crunchiness, so you guys got to experience the crunchy as we were talking about it earlier, the crunchy tornado. Um,
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
crunchy tornado. Yeah, I was like mid tornado, basically down here.
Not great. It's
Yeah,
not
it wasn't
what you
great.
want. Not what you want. Pink, I'm glad that you got to catch a stream. Welcome. We're so happy you were able to today. And hey, let's dip into some questions. An easy one from Nova is, how are you guys? I think we're pretty good.
Solid. I got honestly, got a little jaw pain. I had some dental
Oh, it's
work
still
going on.
bothering you.
It's still bothering me. It's a little better today, but like I was reading online, they're like, don't yawn, don't eat, don't rest your chin, do stretches. I'm like, what? Just I
I
don't know
don't
what to do.
choose to yawn.
Dude, every time I yawn, I'm like trying to close my mouth like this. Or I'm laughing. I'm a big like open mouth laugher, big ha-has.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, ow, ow. Yeah.
I
It's the
do that.
TMJ, man.
When I yawn, I get a cramp in my bottom of my chin a lot, like a Charlie horse.
Are you because you're trying to contain it?
No, because I let it fly, dude, and my muscles in my jaw just
Let it fly.
apparently my muscles in my jaw are just too brolic. But anyway, we have a couple
Good
questions.
otherwise.
Let's dig into a couple questions here. Kai asks, I've been wondering, how do you come up with your lyrics and the flow of them? I've been struggling to come up with lyrics, and if there's any tips that you may have. Okay. I was actually talking about this on what night were we hanging out in oh, I'm echoing. Sorry, Tasia. Um, in what night we were hanging out in Discord playing games? Was that Thursday night, guys? I think it was Thursday night. But I was talking about this a little on Thursday, coming up with lyrics. For me, the way that I write, and not everybody writes this way. If you write a different way, it's totally fine. It happens. But the way that I write is I like to come up with a melody first, you know, and then I'll start sneaking words into where there's like syllable dense parts. Like, what's a good line from Hello Jupiter? I guess, I heard Jupiter is nice this time of year. When I have that la la la, so that might start out as la la la's. La 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 la. So I have that la 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 la, right? I have that gallop there. That's normally where I'll start. I have to find words that fit in that gallop part. And then once I find some words, sometimes it'll be a simple nothing word like anywhere or anytime or everything. And then sometimes it's a word like Jupiter that's like, okay, that's like a little bit more specific and I can figure out lines around it. So I write to rhythm. I find melodies and rhythms that I like, and then I find words that match those rhythms. And that's always worked for me.
Yeah,
I
it
don't,
works, man. You even find vowels that you like when you're coming up with your la-las.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
whether it's range
melody
based.
moves. Yeah, if it's going up, like I know I'm gonna want it to be an ah or an o or an open
Yeah.
vowel. And if it's like tight in the middle, I know I don't want a big open vowel, because if it's like rhythmic, like right, like it can't be like right. It has to be like ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 right. It's got to be something closed. It can't be something really
Wow.
open. So yeah, that a lot of the times the rhythm that I'm writing in will determine words and will determine vowel sounds, and that really helps me. So maybe that will help you. I don't know. Lone Wolf. Wait, so is the next song the favorite? I think, honestly, I think the next song is one of our favorites. I think the next song is also gonna be a lot of your guys' favorite. That's my money's on that song for your guys' favorites. But I think for me, it's between the next song and the song after that are my two favorite songs on the record.
Yeah, it's a strong block right there.
Yeah. Alex, is there a reason that I went with Jupiter? Part of it was the reason I was just talking about, right? I needed something that fit in that rhythm, and I wanted to write about something being really, really far away. Like the whole song is kind of about like escaping, right? Like wanting to get out of here. Um, Really, what I wrote the song about was like, I think if you guys have been following our music for a while, um, I talk a lot about things that make me sad and angry. And sometimes I have noticed you can't fight all the time, right? You got to be able to give yourself some mental space and some rest. And that's what this song is really about. It's about finding that distance. So I just wanted to write about being able to give yourself mental space, and then the word space kind of translated into literal space as an outer space. And I just wanted to think about getting as far away from your problems as you possibly could. And Jupiter is, to my understanding, pretty fucking far.
It's pretty far, my guy, for sure.
I'm not an astronomer, but my understanding is that it's pretty far, right?
It's out there.
Look, I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close. So that's kind of why I went with it, you know. Okay, Wolf. I'm glad that that makes sense. I think you'll have to let me know when you hear it what you think about how it goes. You know, we'll have to see from there. So clips. I'm gonna sit back and cool. Yeah, draw. Right. Do all that stuff. John. Sorry you felt that way, buddy. Wicked. Brent. How did I meet my girlfriend? Oh, that's a funny question. I actually met my girlfriend on a dating app, believe it or not. My friends really pressed me to make a dating app profile. I'm pretty anti-dating app. And they like really pushed me to do it. And then I don't know, like I think the correct answer that I should say is I realized I loved her like immediately, but that's not how it worked for me. I'm a little bit of a guarded person. Takes me a little bit of time to warm up to people. And I think I really started to figure it out when I went through a couple really bad, shitty times, and she really had my back. And then I started to be like, wait a second. I'm down. Shouldn't you be kicking me? Like, shouldn't you be stabbing in the back right now? I'm at a really bad point in time, you know? And she was just really always there for me and very supportive. And yeah, so it just kind of grew into what it grew into. I don't think there was a moment. I think it's just kind of worked out over time that, you know, we kind of connected on that level. But Pro Minecrafter, thank you so much. I'm so happy you're enjoying the songs. And that gets us pretty much caught up. I know, Wicked. People always are talking about like, I just need to meet the right person. I'm like, that's not how it works, bro.
Yep.
You gotta like work on it and
Takes time, man.
yeah. I've talked about that with you a lot, Nick. Like how I used to just not really put time into people and not really invest because I was too scared of like someone kind of hurting me, you know? So it was easier for me to kind of be in these like popping around relationships, these like relationships that were kind of doomed to fail, you know? And like someone to be like, oh, well, I'm moving to another state in like 3 months. And I'd be like, we should start hanging out now. This will be great. You know, like just stupid stuff like that.
I know what you're talking about as well.
Yep. Yep. Epic. It's funny. Dan, they trying to kill me. It's funny, but that's like a lot of my relationship with people that are supposed to be close to me is that they kind of don't treat me that well. So I know it seems like a funny thing, but yeah, it's a thing, you know, it's a thing for me. Blah. Oh yeah, Nova. So Nick, I don't know if you've noticed this, that
Schwat.
the emo stuff is coming back like hard.
Yeah, I mean, they've had emo nights like
Oh no,
nationwide.
no, no, no. But yeah, people our age go to that. I'm talking about like in Hot Topic and stuff. Like,
Oh,
oh yeah.
what does
Like
that mean? Like,
I
what does
saw
that mean?
that I saw that young people are trying to find phones, like old phones
Dude, they
from
bringing the
like
sidekicks back or the
dude,
chocolates
they want to take they want to take pictures on that
to
phone.
emulate that?
Yeah, because they want that visual aesthetic that we
Like
used
what
to
our
have.
MySpaces looked like 20 years ago?
Yes,
Oh
dude.
my
Yes.
gosh.
Like all that MySpace stuff, dude. All that MySpace stuff. Hey, thank you so much. We love you too, friend. Um, yeah, man, like all the aesthetic, like the style, the hairdos, the, you know, the sleeves with the stripes and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess what is it called? Like fashion as a cycle, right?
Yeah, that's a short cycle though. That was like
That is a short cycle, yeah.
okay, wicked. Yeah, I'm into it. We're vintage emo people. We lived through that, guys. That was like our.
I would say more like survived it rather than lived through it.
I don't know. I had a good time back then. I'm
I
not gonna
did
say
too, man, but I don't know.
I dressed a little weird. I didn't look great. But I think everybody probably thinks that about themselves as they get older. They look back at
They're like, ooh, cringe.
yeah, they're like, ugh, that was a bad choice.
But people will look back at like old pictures of us and they'll be like, yo, inspiration.
Maybe. I mean, you guys are welcome to look up my MySpace.
Well, I feel like the Jersey emo scene was a lot different than like the true Midwestern emo scene. That's like where most of it like kind of started.
I don't like that. You just said that. That actually offended me.
Why? What did I say that offended you?
Midwest is the true emo scene? Nah, dude.
Dude, Midwest emo. That's where it started. It started like in Ohio or something.
I don't care where. And pizza started in Italy, but it got perfected in New York City.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, started, perfected. Sure, Jersey did it hard. We went hard, dude.
We are. New Jersey was the best at it. Period.
I mean, I agree. I might be biased, but
I don't have a MySpace.
I don't have a MySpace.
Oh yeah, the raccoon tail thing. Yeah, that's a. I don't know about that because I thought that was like a weird. I'm not going to talk about that. Never mind. Nick knows what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna go ahead
Oh god.
and move on. No, wicked. You could try. I don't even know how to find my own MySpace. So if you found it, that would be surprising. But I used to be. I was a pretty big deal on MySpace, the original MySpace. Before they started chopping your friend list and all that stuff, I was up there. I was crushing it, dude.
That was crushing it, dude.
I was very serious. Tasia, you say that, but I think New Jersey is actually one of the best states. I've been to a lot of the other states, and let me tell you something. There's some weird stuff going on in other states. Wicked, I'll be amazed if you find it. New Jersey is actually a nice place to live. It's just really expensive. Yikes.
So expensive, man. That's why I moved.
Yep. Tasia, I'm telling you, like, first of all, think about the wild stuff that's happened in Florida and Nick, no offense, Tennessee right now, man.
I mean,
like,
I just live here.
imagine we elected some people and then like they went to our state house and then like two young black men like spoke up and they were like, okay, you're just expelled from the state Congress just because and like if that stuff was happening here, we'd be like burning the state capitol to the ground. We don't play that stuff. So in terms of rights, Tasia, I know you're a young woman too. Like, bro, you don't want to be in Mississippi or Alabama or Idaho or Iowa.
Not Idaho, that's for sure.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm telling you, it's like pretty wild out in some of the other states. So, Himanshu.
Thank you for being here since Bury Me Low.
Yeah, it's awesome to hear that we've had folks hanging around for and supporting us for so much time. That's really, really awesome. So thank you so much for being here all the time. I think Bury Me Low's like, what, 2017 or something?
2018, late 2018.
17, 18, something like that. So yeah. Yeah. So thanks. That's a long time to be hanging with us. We appreciate it, friend. Honestly, it really means a lot. Yeah, private Idaho. Dude, Idaho is out there right now. They're like one step away from putting everybody that wasn't baptized into a camp. It's weird out there right now. It sucks because it's beautiful. I will say that the country is like pretty beautiful. America is a pretty beautiful place.
I mean, used to be more beautiful, but we poured concrete and tar all over it. But
yeah, it's awful. Hello, login. Oh, Pink. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Still around the same time. That's the same EP, Pink, so that's not that far off. No, Wicked. I like Ohio. I like Cedar Point. It's an awesome amusement park. They've got some stuff going on there. But America's pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. I like it here. But it's when you gotta live someplace, you gotta have access to stuff. You gotta have, if you're gonna have, if you're young, you want to have good schools. New Jersey has some of the best schools in America. We just declared ourselves one of the first states for we're like a sanctuary state for trans people. So you can come here to have gender affirming care. Um, and New Jersey will protect you from other states that try to hold you accountable for seeking gender affirming care. So that's cool too. You know, New Jersey's a sanctuary for that stuff, which I really like. We're also a sanctuary for women's reproductive rights. So there's a lot of good stuff going on here. I just wish it wasn't so crazy expensive. So there's worse things, especially if you have a family and stuff. And Tasia, I love the South too. I like the weather. I like everything. But again, like, there's just some wild people down here. Everyone's got guns everywhere. I'm like, I'm all set, dude. I'm all set. Um,
It's scary, dude.
yeah, I think
That shit in Nashville was like, it's, I don't know, 30 minutes from me, probably.
Yeah, right by your house. So not great. Not great. Yeah, I think Wicked, the last I saw was like Louisiana. I mean, we don't need to talk about the political demographics of different states' education systems because I could do a lecture on that right now. But yeah, there's regardless of some of that's why I say visiting places in America, they're really nice, they're very pretty, but living there is a totally different animal, man. Totally different animal. I love to go camping in West Virginia. It's beautiful. The first time I ever went to West Virginia, there was a bunch of families selling their dishes on the side of the road because they had no money to pay for their house.
What?
Yeah, don't want to live there. Very pretty, very beautiful. Mountains in West Virginia are one of the most beautiful places in this country, but yikes. So anyway, that's boring stuff. You guys, if any of you are following me on Twitter, you know I think and talk and care about this stuff a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, but Carowinds, I heard about Carowinds too, Wicked. I'm gonna try that too. Yeah, Moonlight, you're on my Twitter. You know, you follow. You definitely pay attention. If you're gonna follow me on Twitter, I curse a lot on it, so just be aware of that. Be aware of that, guys. But anyway, we are here to talk about Hello Jupiter, so maybe we do a little bit of that.
Might as well, right? While we're here.
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Know, it's a song. Yeah, Nikki. Now's not the time, my friend. Just give it up. It's going sideways in a big way. In a big way. But yeah, you know, all the stuff that we're talking about right now, about how I can literally go around all 50 states and tell you all the different problems that are facing all of the 50 states in America. It's because, like Moonlight was saying, I really try to keep a tab on what's going on in the world. And most of the time doing so, excuse me, makes me pretty sad and angry. And again, we were talking about this on Thursday when I was hanging in Discord with some of you. I feel like it's unfair sometimes that I get to just tune out of it and not listen anymore because none of it really affects me. You know, if they're going after women's reproductive rights, I mean, you know, I'm gonna be all right. If they go after trans people, I'm gonna be all right. If they go after, you know, what just went on in Tennessee, they're going after African American people yet again. I'm gonna be all right. But those people aren't. So I've always felt like I have to pay attention all the time, and I have to be part of amplifying those people's voices and help in every way I can. But it was actually one of my friends who, his name is Brandon, and he was the person, I met him actually, he was a big organizer of a lot of Black Lives Matter protests where I used to live right after the, you know, George Floyd stuff, the 2020 stuff. And he kind of told me, he was the one that kind of told me like, hey man, sometimes you need to like take a break. Like nobody can fight all the time. You need space. And, that's what I really wanted to write a song about was just and going through the YouTube comments, so many people were saying like this song is very relaxing. It just makes them feel very like, you know, spaced out and that they don't have to like be locked in. And that was kind of like what I was going for. I just wanted to write a song about like we all need to take a break. We need to like find a way to get our minds away from our problems and just kind of breathe and be calm and I don't want to say meditate because that's a little too like specific. If meditating is what you do, cool. If what you do is you zone out and you watch shows, cool. If what you do is you zone out and you play video games or you draw or you paint or you write or whatever it is, you have to feel comfortable finding that space for yourself and taking time to kind of uh, relax, to chill out and breathe, and just give yourself room to exist and rest. Nobody can fight all the time, right? Boxing matches go 12 rounds, they still break for a couple minutes in between every round. No one can fight. They don't just go, get out there and punch each other till someone's down, like you get breaks. Yes, Pink, you got it. Spaced out. That's kind of what I was going for. It was just the idea of mental space and giving yourself some time to rest and recuperate. We all need that. We all need that time and energy. And really, really hard to just be on all the time. And for a long time, I was doing that.
Yeah, you were on all the time for a long time.
Bro,
long time.
Impossible. Impossible. It was actually hurting my health, man.
Yeah, it impacted you a lot.
Yeah. My digestive system got messed up because of it. I probably will have a heart attack when I'm like 50 because of that shit.
No, you're okay. You've made changes in time. You're all right.
Yeah, I hope. But that's the thing. It really does take a lot out of you. And it doesn't just take it out of you in your head. It takes it out of you in your body, makes you tired, right? Mess up your stomach, mess up your heart, your breathing. It's like a lot of like physical stuff that comes along with being that mentally stressed out all the time. So that's what I wanted to write a song about. So the fact that you guys were like, oh, this is like really relaxing to me and blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, that's awesome. Because that's kind of exactly what I was going for. So I was happy that kind of came through and that you guys were able to see that, That's most of the gist of the song, really. And then I kind of took the idea, turned it in, and then Nick, as always, makes all the cool sounds.
Yeah, we spaced it out.
Yeah, that one lead, the one lead is the big one. Oh, Nova, I hope it came out good. The one lead is the big one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the octave lead. Yeah.
It's almost like that's the chorus more than like the actual lyric is the chorus.
But look, the chorus is space as well. There's a lot of space in the chorus,
Yeah.
in different ways of looking at the word. It's spacey. There's a lot of space. Yeah, and it's like euphoric in a way.
Yeah.
It's not some like big, heavy, in your face type of song, and which I think is appropriate for the messaging and just what we wanted to do.
Yeah, you gotta take breaks, man. Gotta do it. Eclipse, I'm glad a lot of people say that too. Hey, what's up, Red? A lot of people say that they can listen to some of the songs while they're just trying to chill out and that it helps with their stress and anxiety. That's always really great. We're super happy that the songs can be there for people and find a little bit of, they can offer people a little bit of rest, and a little bit of de-stress. That's like huge, man. Because Nick, I was telling you, I was talking to Matt from Missio about that too, about just some stuff he was talking about in terms of like how we look at ourselves as people and whether like how we evaluate ourselves. And I had to tell him like, dude, I guarantee you your music is helping like a lot of people, giving
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah, it's true, man.
and and he very much appreciated that. And so it's the same thing from when we hear it from you guys. It's really always great to hear that the songs can be there for you a little bit.
Yeah, because making music ain't easy, so it's good to see that like it at least connects with folks. It's a place that they can go to and return to.
Exactly. And Manuel, that's a couple people said that actually in the pre-release. I forget who it was. So if you're here and I'm stealing your talking point, I apologize. But you said the song is about starting over. They said the same thing. They said it was like it felt like a breakup song. like, you know, it's over. I don't care. Like, I'm just leaving. And I thought that was a cool way to look at it too. When I listened back to the song with that kind of message, and I'm like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense.
It's nice that it's universal in that way. It's like
Yeah.
walking away from anything where you just need to like pause, take a breath, and go to a place where you can kind of remove yourself from all your worries, really.
Yeah. And I think that that's the thing too. Like, whoever earlier said that, they wanted the song to be like more deep. I'm like, bro, I can't like, I'm not always going to spell out everything about how I feel in every single song. Like, I like the idea of leaving it open ended enough that you guys can listen to it and have your own perspective and, ascribe your own meaning to what I'm trying to say. Um, I don't always want to be dictating how you have to feel about the things that we create. I don't think that that's fun, you know?
Hey,
I think,
Eclipse Skies, thanks for sharing what you've been dealing with your health. I too deal with psoriasis. I have psoriatic arthritis. I could probably show you some of my joints, but I won't on camera. That will flare up, and I've been dealing with that. I've been dealing with that probably since I was about 18, and it got progressively worse until my 20s, until I got health insurance and was able to actually do something about it. So I deal with it too. I just moved to another state, and I'm dealing with being able to continue my care because it is a chronic thing that you have to deal with. So I feel you, and just letting you know that I have it too.
yeah, some days Nick will be like, my finger's messed up, and he'll show me his knuckle will be like out to here. His finger will be all crooked. I'll be like, what the hell, dude? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I've been pretty lucky. If I had that, I'd be destroyed because I just beat the crap out of my body. If I had that on top of it, I'd be done for. So, um,
Yeah, it's rough.
yeah, dude, psoriasis is I deal with psoriasis a lot at my job actually. Tattooing. People have outbreaks and or flare ups or whatever they call it. I don't know what the proper term is, but
Yeah, both really.
yeah. And yeah, dude, like it's pretty rugged for people that have it. So sorry you're dealing with that. Yeah, man, people find ways. People find ways. Um, yeah, that's what people say. Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong word, and then it sounds like I'm saying you have like a disease that's not the disease you have, or not the condition that you have. So I don't. When it gets into medical stuff, I always feel like I'm a dumbass, and I'm gonna say something that hurts somebody's feelings. Um, oh, wicked. That's not nice. Don't do that to your mom. But yeah. So Nick actually does okay with it.
Yeah, it's more. I have more of the arthritis aspect of it. Sometimes it gets skin stuff, but it doesn't. There are like stages to psoriasis. It doesn't get
Yeah.
to that point where it's like what everyone knows is like a visible psoriasis. Usually, it's like a redness or irritation in different places. Like it could be
Yeah.
like my hairline, etc.
The only thing I have is I'm just getting old and my body is betraying me. That's my medical condition. My medical
Old and tired. Is that what you said?
yeah, my medical condition is I'm gonna die soon. That's my medical condition. But anyway, um, yeah, so there we go. So that's Hello Jupiter. That's mostly what it's about. I'm glad that you guys have been able to find some of your own meanings to it and your own things that you find in it. That's always cool to hear. Um, for real. I never want to feel like I'm dictating how you have to feel about stuff. That makes me, I don't know, I don't want to have that much control over it. I want you guys to be able to enjoy it. Um,
Yeah, it's our song when we're writing it, but once it's out there, right? We always say that it's not ours anymore. It's
yeah,
everyone who listens and connects to it.
yeah, I really like that perspective, of like it's not mine anymore. It was
Which is
mine when I
also
was,
why I can enjoy it when it's out. Then I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I hear it with like an audience member's
yeah,
ears, I guess, or listener's ears.
yeah,
I don't think about the kick drum. I don't think about the vocal layer. I don't think about like it just sounds like a whole song to me finally. Yeah.
yeah. It's like having a little baby. You have your
Yeah.
little
Once a month.
baby, you know? And when you have the baby, you gotta hold the baby, you gotta feed the baby, you gotta change the baby's little diapers. you send the baby out into the world. Eventually, it grows up, becomes its own person, and it's out there, and you're like, okay, I don't have to like take care of this thing anymore. So there is an element of like being happy to be like, okay, that phase is over, and now it's kind of taking care of itself, doing its own thing. And so it's always fun to see how you guys then interact with that, that thing we send out. Yeah. Moonlight, thank God the only babies I have are songs and not human babies.
Yeah. We do have a lot of song babies for sure. We got more coming too.
A lot of song babies. I was thinking about it the other day because I was like, damn, I really have written like probably close to 200 songs. It's too many songs.
Same.
I know. Crazy. Yeah, and Himanshu, that's why I wrote Tuning Out. That's what Tuning Out is about.
Is there a theme here, Brent?
Yeah. Yeah, I try to figure out how to not pay attention to the fact that everything is terrible, and then eventually everything being terrible weasels its way back into my mental space, and then I collapse as a human being, and then I have to rebuild myself, and then I'm working on myself so much that I'm not looking to the outside world, and then once I finally start to get a little comfortable, I'm like, you know what, now I can venture back out, and then I venture back out, and then the world is terrible, and we restart the cycle all over again.
What cycle? What part of the cycle were you right now with you?
I'm in the re-entering into the world part of the cycle.
Okay, and you haven't realized how bad it is just yet again, or
I'm fully aware.
Okay, so now it's about to affect you to the point where you have to work on your mental state again.
The world has wounded me, and the wound is currently festering and pustulating. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Sorry for those disgusting words. Nick, did you have a 2009 track, I Feel Sometimes?
I don't remember if I do or not, to be honest with you. But thank you.
This dude just has tracks out here that he doesn't know about?
I don't remember. Maybe, like, I guess it would be like a Caster thing. 2009? I don't know when that was. What I was doing at the time.
Sounds like Caster.
Nikki Danger. Oh, so then it was on Section Z. Oh, you have a Section Z profile picture. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, cool.
Under Nikki Danger.
Yeah, it was probably some like trance or house track. I don't remember.
That's funny. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Hey, we're in a Portal 2 mod. No one told us about that. Dude, people
Wait, what? What song? One of our songs?
I don't know.
Thank you so much, Ravenstorm. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks for dropping in and leaving some love. Appreciate you. And I like that you use the black hearts. Those are the hearts that I use too. Those are my go-to. That's my go-to heart color. Oh, Nightmare was in Portal
Nightmare,
2.
nice.
No way. That makes sense, actually. That song was, for that time, like a pretty big song for us. The song like kind of blew up a little bit. If you haven't watched that music video, I still like that music video a lot. Of our old band.
It's epic claymation by the one and only Lee. What's his last name? Hardcastle.
That is correct.
Lead Hardcastle. Yeah.
That dude's
legend.
I still check his channel out here and there. His channel is like pretty cool.
Dude, he does really great stuff.
And he's only gotten better at it. He's like crazy, that dude. He makes wild things. Ugh. I remember watching the live stream of him doing that claymation, and I was like, no, this is not possible.
I remember when he sent it to us. It took him like 3 weeks. He did it all himself. And we're like, dude, this is incredible. I was actually like at a family member's basement watching it for the first time. We had some link to watch it. And I was like wigging out. I was like, this is amazing.
That's funny.
I wish we could work with him again, but I don't know. It's probably not possible.
Logan, that's funny. You know all this is the deep lore, guys. A very deep lore.
It is deep lore.
Yeah, it's really crazy. So when he was making the music video for us, he had this like a camera that whenever he was working, he would turn it on, and then we could go to watch him work on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
One day I spent like 4 hours watching it, just
like moving a little bit, and then click, and he's flipping back between the frames to make sure that like the motion was correct. Then he committed the frame and went forward. Oh, so good.
Yeah, so definitely watch Lee's channel, Lee Hardcastle, if you like cool claymation stuff. or just cool art in general. He's incredible. Yeah, I should shoot him a message at some point. Just be like, "What's good?" But yeah. So yeah. Also today, we could talk about this. If any of you are coming to are planning to come to the planning to come to the Twitch stream later, what should I play? Because right now I just downloaded Celeste on my computer. I have it on my PlayStation, but I don't feel like setting up my capture card and then having to deal with Streamlabs because kill me. So now I have to decide what I'm gonna play. So if you guys have ideas,
What's on the list there, bud?
like I said, I downloaded Celeste because I love that game. I haven't played it in a while. Tasia wants me to play the Pathless, which I could play the Pathless.
Hey, what's up, Lone Wolf? How's it going?
I do have it. I downloaded it after we talked about it, Tasia. Maybe I will play that. I'm looking for something new to play, and I haven't played it yet, so maybe that'll have to be what it is. I have it. I'm just making sure I have it in my library and like all set up. I do. Okay, cool. So maybe that'll be what I have to do. I know, Wicked. I'm gonna play Deltarune, for sure. Manuel, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Jupiter just kind of fit the metric, like the meter of the line that I had. And also I just wanted to pick something that was very, 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 very far away. Very far away. And Jupiter was just like, was it My Very Excellent Mother? Just I don't know the planets anymore.
I didn't know that was a thing. My Very Excellent Mother.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Right, so it's like My Very Excellent Mother, just like.
What's next? What's after Jupiter? Is it
I want
Neptune?
to say it was like ordered 9 pizzas or something, but it's not O. It is Neptune and Pluto, but Pluto's not a planet anymore.
9 ultimate meat lovers pizzas.
I don't know the planets anymore.
Well, we know the planets, but we just don't know.
I
What?
don't. I know Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter,
Saturn.
Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Yes. Just say Uranus, like a grown-up.
Wait, that's 9.
Don't say Uranus. Say Uranus, like an adult, please.
That's how.
I don't care if Degrassi
Neil
Tyson. Yeah, I don't care if he says it. I don't care. I knew you were gonna bring him up. I don't care. He probably also says
Neil
GIF.
deGrasse Tyson.
He probably also says GIF and is GIF because the guy who made GIFs says it's GIF. And that's it.
GIF. No, stop it.
Not GIF. Get out of here.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. If it was GIF, he should have used J.
No, because it stands for graphical.
I don't care if it stands for graphical. It's a file extension. I'm
Watching Brent be gaslit on stream.
It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. Yeah.
Jod and Jesus. Jod and Jesus.
Jesus. Good old baby Jesus.
You gotta have a meme moment, right?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus.
Thank you.
Neptune.
Is Neptune like
Neptune
the 8th one?
So, okay, so it's just okay. I was like, how did I get 9 before?
Well, it was Pluto, but I don't know. Pluto's like coming in out of the club every once in a
Yes,
while.
I know. I can't, guys. This is so embarrassing for me. I used to be really smart. I swear to God, I was so smart, dude. I don't know what happened to me. My brain is turning to rice pudding.
I'll tell you what, there's not enough time to think about the planets when this one's got so much turmoil on it.
My 6-year-old nephew knows the planets. How did it take me that much brain power? Oh, so bad. I used to be so smart, dude.
If you were smart, you'd know all the like moons of like Jupiter and Saturn and such.
I do.
I only know like Titan. That's the
No,
only one I
all
know.
of them. I know all of them.
Okay, let's go.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to show off on camera.
You don't want to flex? Okay, all right.
No, I don't want to make everyone here feel stupid because I'm so smart.
Yeah, that's true. That's nice of you.
60 moons? Nah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But
I
they're
thought it had
smaller, I
thought it
think.
had like 10. Dude, this is the other thing, first of all. When I was a kid, Jupiter did not have 60 moons. They'd be like, oh, and then it has its 9 moons. And they're named after like the horses of who's the Greek dude in the
Oh, is that what it
chariot?
was? That makes sense.
Yeah, like it would be like, and I'm, oh, okay. It's like it has 8 moons and it's Donner and Blitzen and I'd be like, oh, okay. I know.
Fucking reindeer.
Exactly. And now, see, this is the thing. They find out more stuff, and then we don't know because we're not in school anymore. So in my head, like Mars has like, not there's no water, there's like just the red storm, but it's just like sand, and that's all gone. You know? Dude, it just sucks because I used to be smart, man. And then you're not in school. I wish you could like keep going to school for like your whole life. Like they would be like, hey, here's the deal. If you're like a grown up, we do like a 3-week school, like during the summer when like school is out for kids, and like you could just go. It's like public
Brush
school,
up.
and you can like brush, yeah, you like learn stuff, you know? Manuel, yes. Yes.
That's clever.
And we're getting there because never mind. I'm going to go political again. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, but I wish you could do that. Like every year you get like a little brusher upper. Like, oh, by the way, this planet now has 130 moons. We told you it had 8. We messed up.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the information we have is pretty outdated. Like, that, I don't know what you call it, like elementary type stuff,
Dude, my geography class, USSR was still a thing.
Yeah.
So all those little countries that happened after, that wasn't a thing anymore, don't know any of them, dude. No, none. I mean, I know some of them, but like I don't know, like I can't look at a map. Dude, Wolf, listen to me. It's awful. It's bad, dude.
That's hilarious.
It sucks. I hate it. I was so smart. Now I'm falling apart, man.
Hey, Brent, what time is your Twitch stream, by the way?
It's at 4 my time, so 2 hours and 11 minutes from now.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, 2 hours and 11 minutes from now. And the fun part about coming to my live stream is on Twitch is that you get to spend the first 10 minutes telling me my stream isn't working because
Oh, no.
different every time you turn it on for some reason, unbeknownst to me. And regardless of whether or not I test or I don't test, that's how it will go. That's how it will go every time. It's really great. Really love it. It makes me super happy. Oh yeah, last time, Nick, I left my stream running for like 4 hours after I ended.
Just a chair on camera for 4 hours?
No, I had my end screen up for like 4.5 hours or something.
Well, that's not productive, but okay. Nice job, man.
I was super hungry and I left.
I gotta go eat.
Raven, thanks for coming and hanging out, friend. Appreciate you. I was super hungry and I like ran out to go make food, and then I like did the dishes, and then I got the itis and I like collapsed on the couch. And then I saw like somebody ping me in Discord and was like, yo, your stream is still running. It was like 11:30 at night.
That's insane. Nice job, dude. That's great.
Hey, maybe people were just popping in, checking what was going on, It was you, Wolf. Thank you for giving me the heads up, because I had no clue that it would have stayed on until the next day, for sure. Without question. 0 viewers. Wolf, I appreciate you pay better attention than I do, apparently. I had no clue this was happening at all. Yeah, I'm at first of all, I'm out of practice, and second of all, I was hungry. And once I'm hungry for food, everything else is like a detail. I just don't care anymore. I'm starving.
Yeah, I shut down. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need food or I'm gonna murder somebody.
You're actually really funny when you get hungry.
Oh, and if I'm hungry and tired,
Oh, dude.
forget. I'm an absolute gremlin to be around, dude.
It's so funny when digital hug when we get digital hug. It's so funny when Nick gets hungry because you'll just be talking to him and he'll just be twirling his hair and he'll be like,
I'm
mm-hmm.
like, hmm.
And you get your eyes really open, you're like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But you
My
don't tell
body's
him.
like, hey, you're just gonna do this like autopilot thing that like makes it look like you're being nice to somebody, but inside you're like, I need to fucking eat. I need to fucking eat. I need to
Dude,
fucking eat.
and he's not listening to you at all. Like
Nope.
you will not be listening. Like you'll be looking right like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And not one word out of my
Exposed,
mouth is
dude.
entering your ears at all. Not even a little bit. You're just like totally checked out. And then
Hey,
I'll
what
get
was
done.
that question we had during the pre-release? What's your least favorite thing about Nick? Yeah, maybe that's it.
No, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's funny. It's not like you're like mean. You're just like not functional.
No, I'm on reserve battery power,
Yeah.
dude.
The only person worse than you that I know is Josh from Saint Slumber.
Oh yeah, oh Josh,
Guys, when Josh was,
actual gremlin.
dude, when
Bless his heart.
Josh will like,
He's like, where am I?
I'm like, what
Poor
is wrong
guy.
with you? He's like, just needs food. Like he'll like be like literally like I'm like,
And then
dude,
once
you
you give him
fucking
food, he's
good?
like back to being a teddy bear again.
I don't understand. He's so weird with that shit. He gets really bad when he doesn't eat. I can go for a long time without taking any care of my body whatsoever.
Until you get a
Unlimited.
calcium deposit in your shoulder.
I
That's
didn't go to I
pretty
didn't go to
bad.
rehab for that, by the way, and now my shoulder's getting fucked up again because I'm a bad person. I didn't go to physical therapy for that because I didn't want to spend $2,000 on physical therapy.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, I'll just work it out myself. I'll just start working out. You know, I'll start lifting. I'll start doing like yoga with my shoulder in there. I get it all worked out, and then I was like, not gonna do any of that.
And it just fixed itself?
Well, I gotta. Esteban, Costa Rica is arguably my favorite place on earth. So hello back to you from the States. No, Wolf, it's just funny because I can go, I'm like very, not a lot affects me. And Nick is very affected. Nick needs to like eat on a relative
I need to be able to
schedule.
drink. You see how much I drink? I drink tea, I drink water. I have to like constantly like nourish my body. Otherwise I fall apart. I don't know why.
And I'm like, oh, I have to not eat for 3 days and sleep on a concrete floor while someone steps on me. And like, I'm like, that's fine. I'll be fine. Nothing really bothers me. Although as I get older now, it's starting to creep in a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it is a metabolism thing. I definitely have crazy metabolism.
I know, Manuel, dude. I was just reading a whole article about how many players in the NBA are Muslim and they observe Ramadan and they're like playing NBA basketball games without eating food, dude.
That's incredible. How do you
I mean,
get energy? I don't know how that works.
dude, they just have to just figure it out, man. It's so crazy. That's
Hey, thanks so
insane.
much, Mox. Is it Mox or Max?
I think it's Max actually.
Max.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much, friend. And we appreciate you popping in to say what's up. And also nice Bon AVI. I really like Bon. Um, so that's okay. We appreciate you popping in and saying hi. We stay here for an hour because we understand some people are going to not be able to stay the whole hour. You might be able to pop in and say hi and pop out. We just want to give an hour so that people can like get here and say what's up and at least have a chance to kind of come in and say hi at the very least if they need to, you know. Oh, Wolf, I cannot believe that people like, dude. I can go for a while without eating, but I would eventually I'd run out of energy. The fact that there's pro athletes doing that shit is insane to me. I don't understand how that's physically possible. Um, Respect indeed. Dedication to the craft there, man. Really nuts. Um, I kind of want to ask Esteban if he's still here. Where in Costa Rica are you? Because I'm curious to know.
You love Costa Rica.
Oh,
I hope you can move there one day. Truly.
one day I probably will. I almost bought a house there. My house was $38,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I could have bought it like I would have had to sell everything I own, but I could have bought it cash. I blew it, dude. I blew it.
Do I have a significant other? No, don't. And am I planning to find the one? I don't know, man. I don't even know what that means.
He already saw the Matrix movies. He knows Neo is the one.
That's true.
Neo is the one. We know that. Wolf, I really like Canada. I think it's beautiful. Actually, Nick, you've been to Canada more recently than I have.
Yeah, but that was like 5-6 years ago. But yeah, true.
That's more recently than I went.
I was in Penticton, which is basically Narnia. Like it's if you look up Penticton, it's Narnia. It's a valley town that's like in the very end of the Colorado or the Rocky Mountains, and there's a gigantic lake there, and the town is built around the edge of the lake, and there's nothing else behind it. That's it. It's just the rim, and
No.
it's amazing.
That sounds gorgeous. Seriously. Solomon, metal song when? I don't know if we're gonna be doing a metal song. I think we might get a couple of heavier ones in there. But I don't think we're gonna be doing like a metal song. We'll see. I never know what's gonna come out, to be honest. We're always confused. You need water, you need food. That is true. I think the deal is there, Nikki, though, that they always settle where there's a lot of water. So they feel like they have access to drinking water, but like processed, unspoilable food is hard. But hey, man, you can literally grow food. I don't understand why people are so crazy. Wicked, I think Neo is supposed to represent a little bit of male and female because the two individuals who created the Matrix are both trans. So I think that was part of the story there. Moonlight, I am not an overpowered protagonist. I just really used to like to party, and I would put myself in weird situations to have fun. That's really all it was ever about. Wicked, you should watch The Matrix. It's really good. And
It's one of my favorite movies, if not the one favorite movie.
Exactly. Login, you should not be nervous about our server. Our server is pretty gentle. Everyone's super nice to each other there. And it's funny, when somebody gets out of line, people just ping me and they're like, Brent, can you tell this person to shut up? And I'll go in and be like, hey, be nice to each other.
Yeah, but that hasn't happened in like probably a year.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Since I had to step in and be like, nah. Esteban, that is very nice to hear. And Solomon, I don't know. I see, for me, like, music has always been, I'm like kind of a pop guy. And so to me, like, that 2.5 to 3.5 minute song is just kind of how songs work in my brain. Just like how I've always thought about how a song should go. But I think maybe if I had something spacey, like I could have seen Everyday Oblivion being like kind of long. Actually, how long is Everyday Oblivion? Isn't it over 4 minutes?
I think it's probably close to 4, yeah, if not a bit more.
I want to look it up now because I'm curious. I think Everyday Oblivion might be like 4 minutes and 18 seconds or something.
Yeah, or maybe like 4:13.
I forget. I'm gonna look it up. Where is it? What record's that on? Oh yeah, Everyday.
4:08. Yeah, you were close.
4:08.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like, so that was 4 minutes long. There you go. Himanshu, I haven't watched John Wick, but I've never seen any of the John Wick movies. But we're both big Keanu Reeves fans, and my friend from work my friend from work just told me I should watch them if they're really good. So I'm gonna try to watch all of them. Is there 3 or 4 now?
There's 4 now. I think I've seen at least 2, maybe the third. I think I saw the third too.
So I think I'm gonna find a day where I have like I just want to like chill, and I think I'm gonna try to watch like maybe all of them, just marathon it, you know. But I've heard they're like really good for, just kind of action packed, what you call it. Wolf, when was someone being weird in there? I haven't even checked in there for a while. I should probably do that. I'll go in there and look at who's being weird. Dark City, I will definitely check out. Nikki, I've never seen it. Have you seen Dark City? Nick?
I don't know what Dark City is though.
No, I've never seen it. So we'll have to look it up. Dekana, I'm glad you didn't miss it. Welcome. I'm happy you caught us. Alex, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the song. Yeah, we're like kind of now you guys are pouring it in here. And login, that's the other thing. You could always join, and if you don't feel comfy, just bail. But we'd love to have you if you're interested. Yeah, 408. Okay, cool. I thought that was over 4 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, login. Well, you're gonna have to make a move and check some of them out. That way you got a lot of music to get caught up on there, friend. All right, I'll check the most recent one, Wolf, as soon as we're done here. And Tasia, that song can make that Infected Mushroom makes like crazy long songs. I don't know how it's like scoring a movie or something.
It is very cinematic and progressive.
Yeah, I don't understand how to do that. And I will definitely check that out, Nikki, for sure. All right, well, I think we did pretty good. We got literally every question.
We're caught up, dude. Hello Jupiter is out. You're doing Twitch later today. And yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by.
Solomon, we're gonna actually, a couple of people have asked for stems, so maybe we'll check that out soon. Yeah, you know what, Moonlight and Wolf, you know what happened with that questions channel is everyone just started like talking in there and not asking questions, and then I like just couldn't find my place because it was just like a bunch of stuff and not questions. And Wicked, stems are like the different parts, little instruments and songs that you could make like remixes and stuff out of it. But anyway, we really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us and celebrating with us. These are always really fun for us. It's great to catch up with you guys and talk to people, see old friends and meet new ones. So we really appreciate you spending some time on your weekend with us. Greatly, greatly appreciated. We love you guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, we hope you're still streaming the song. Make sure to add it to your playlist. Share it with people. I always say send it to the people you love. Send it to some of the people that you hate in the middle of the night. Wake them up. And other than that, we will see you here on YouTube Live in just about 5 weeks. I think pretty much exactly 5 weeks. And I will see you guys on Twitch. Thank you, Moonlight. You're right ahead of me. Yeah, Wolf. I wake up and choose chaos. And I will see some of you guys who want to come and hang on Twitch in just under 2 hours. So I
can
maybe get coffee, and then I will be there doing that. So come and hang on Twitch as well. You guys are the best. We love you very much. We appreciate you. And I will see some of you in a couple hours, and I'll see the rest of you on Discord and in a couple weeks. All right, guys, have a good weekend, and have a happy Easter to those who celebrate, and Passover to those who celebrate. I think that's now or just happened. So either way, and whatever else holidays happen to be going on now, because I don't know all of them.
Yeah. We also need to get some Fs in chat. Thank you, Hammy. Appreciate that. And with that, we're going to go and see y'all later.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
I'm floating out in space. I'm not coming home. Finally, I'm alone.